Hello my fellow dweebs and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in honor of finishing my Rick and Morty reaction series, I thought today it would be fun to share with you guys my top 10 favorite episodes of Rick and Morty. So this list is not necessarily the episodes that I thought were the best. It's not that deep. Because I realized, how do you go about comparing Mr. MEESEEKS to the Rick-Lannis mix-up, or the Rick dance to that final moment in autoerotic assimilation? They're equally genius, just in totally different ways. So this list is less about ranking the episodes 10th best to number 1, and more just, when I look back at my experience with the series, these were the episodes that stood out to me the most. These are my top 10 favorite episodes of Rick and Morty from seasons 1 through 3. Also, there are spoilers in this video. I hope that was obvious, but just in case it wasn't. Number 1, MEESEEKS and Destroy. I've watched this episode several more times since reacting to it, and it just never gets less funny to me. The whole Jerry golf game bit was hysterical, and then you've got this added layer of messed up suspense because all the poor MEESEEKS want to do is die. I just think Mr. MEESEEKS as a character, as a whole, is genius. Also, I love the voice that Justin uses for him. I will never hear the phrase, "look at me," the same way again. Number 2, RIXTY minutes. Although I enjoyed both episodes of Interdimensional Cable, nothing will compare to the first episode to me because it came out of nowhere. Incongruous humor, especially when improvised, is just one of my favorite things. So an entire Rick and Morty episode filled with it was basically a dream come true. Plus, this episode had one of the best quotes in the entire series. You know the one I'm talking about.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
And that moment in RIXTY minutes leads me to my number 3, which is Rick Potion number 9. Because this is the episode where got real. Up until this point, the show had been, yes, clever and of course hilarious and witty, but the moment when Rick and Morty bury themselves in the backyard is the moment you realize, wait, this show has way more to it than I originally expected. And Dan and Justin just continued to prove that realization right throughout the rest of the show. Number 4, close Rick-counters of the Rick kind. If I thought got real during Rick Potion number 9, little did I know that I had a whole other batch of realness coming for me just around the corner. The introduction of Evil Morty is one of the moments that sticks out to me the most in the series. I mean, it was a game changer on so many levels. It introduced tons of fan theories and speculation. Also, up until this point in the show, I saw Morty, or Mortys, as these eager to please, helpless sort of kids. And the introduction of Evil Morty made me realize, oh wait, there is something way scarier than even an evil Rick, and that is an evil Morty. RICKSY Business is my number 5. Literally just because of the Rick dance. I think I had one of the strongest reactions to that out of anything in the entire show. And Get SCHWIFTY is my number 6 because there is seriously nothing funnier or more inspirational to me than Rick whisper singing on the floor in order to save the entire human race. Also, Ice-T and the Alpha Betrium backstory was just genius to me. My fingers are seriously crossed for an Alpha Betrium adventure episode in season 4. A dweeb can dream, right? Number 7. Autoerotic assimilation. Seeing Rick for the first time, not just vulnerable, but broken, to me was one of the most heart-wrenching and memorable moments of the show. And that song by Chaos Chaos is just all the feels. After watching that episode, I downloaded that song, and I don't even know why I still have it on my playlist because every time it comes on, I immediately start to cry and have to skip it. That song is just a trigger to my tear ducts. Number 8, Rest and RICKLAXATION. I loved this episode because to me it felt like a throwback to season 1, a classic Rick and Morty adventure. Up until this episode, season 3 had been pretty dark and intense, so it was nice to get back to basics. Lots of humor and naturally something to make you think, which in this episode was, who would we be without our insecurities and toxic thoughts? A question for you guys for the comment section. Would you go through the detoxifier? I haven't quite made up my mind, so let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Number 9, the Ricklantis mix-up. Obviously. Do I even need to explain this one? And coming in at number 10, the wedding SQUANCHERS. What a great episode. It had a little bit of everything you could want in a show. Action, adventure, romance, comedy, shifts in family dynamic, a big ol' plot twist, and of course that cliffhanger at the end. I thought that this was one of the most well-rounded episodes of the show, and a really great way to end season 2. And now, my fellow dweebs, I want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite episodes of Rick and Morty? Did you agree with any of the ones I picked, or is your list completely different? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and patreon.com/alyciadweeb for more fun stuff. And I will see you dweebs later.